Hey guys, so I need to talk to you about Holy Spirit power. I need to give you this testimony of it. Diaz, I haven't been able to get a hold of Diaz in about 3 years. He changed his number and I haven't been able to find him. I went to his work down here over at the casino, and he ain't working there anymore, so I don't know where he's went. But this was during the time of 2017, and his name isn't even Diaz, but I called him Diaz because his name, he's an Indian guy, and it was like Damumba or something, and I couldn't pronounce it. I kept like shuffling it over, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna call you Diaz. And so we kept with Diaz. He enjoyed that, and I haven't been able to find him in about 3 years. I still got his old number, but I can't find it. But you need to hear about this when all this was starting. Me discovering kind of what God was having me practice in, and this is just discovering Him. So I was following my visions downtown Yuma, right? We ended up going to the park, and a park where the river's at, where the bridge is, and I can't even remember the name of the park. But over there is a Hilton Hotel, and they got a big old train out there, right? Like just a motor train out there. So I'm walking over there, and I'm running into Diaz in the middle of the night. He came out of the bar, he was just on a little adventure, little buzzed. Anywho, so I was in vision mode, and I was just following my visions, and just trying to understand things more. And so what ended up happening, I'm like, Diaz, what's up, man? He's like, hey, Eric. And so I start talking, and I'm telling him a little bit about this stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, cool, man. And then he looks over at me and he says, hey man, can you pray for me? And I'm like, okay, I can do that. He's like, I'm going through a rough time with someone I really like, and they're moving, and so they're going to be out of my life, and I'm hurt over it, so please pray for me. So he's there on the chair, one of those wooden chairs out there, and I'm on the next one over him, and I'm not sitting on the same bench with him. I'm on a separate one, and I start praying over him. At the time, I can see it as fog, right? I see the rock come out, and you see a distortion, and you actually see like energy, right? You actually see energy. It's a fog swirling right in front of me, right? That's how I see this. And so I'm looking at that, and I'm just doing this, and I'm seeing it, the smoke come from my hands, hitting them, and I'm just like, just trying to understand this stuff, just like, whoa, this is weird, man. So I'm doing that, and he looks at me, he's like, keep doing that, I'm feeling vibrations. So he was physically feeling vibrations. And then I ask him, like, hey Lord, I wonder if he'll be able to see this. And as I said that, I focused, and the rock that comes down, it starts turning into a funnel, like a funnel, a whirlwind, but not traditional where it's going down, it's going towards his head. So it starts swirling, starts manifesting, starts swirling, and starts hitting, coming right at his head, where like the smallest part was right on his head. And he's over there, his eyes are closed, he's feeling good. Not realizing it, but the Holy Spirit is just making him feel good. So he's just like, he's feeling good. The Holy Spirit's just hitting him, making him feel good. So I'm looking at that, and then I'm seeing the spiral go, and I kid you not, man. So Diaz, he ends up looking right at it, and he opens up his eyes, and he's like, it got real big, and he's like, woo, and then he gets up and he just runs away. He doesn't say nothing, he just starts running away. And I'm looking at that, I'm like, did he see it? Did he actually see it? And he comes back, And he's like, man, I don't know what that was, but that was freaky. And I'm like, you saw it? And he starts explaining to me that he saw a swirling vortex coming right at him, and he couldn't believe it. And it was smoky. He saw a smoky, swirling vortex coming right at him. So it manifests for him to see. So the Holy Spirit power manifests as fog for him to see, just like I was telling you guys in another video about the Judge Gregory guy, where it was taking, blinding him where he couldn't see outside the fog. So yeah, there's more instances. I'll tell you guys later. So I wanted to tell you about Mr. Diaz, just how real this stuff is. And but he saw it. I mean, he's out there somewhere, Yuma, Arizona. And if he ever sees this, he hopefully he's got my number. But yeah, it's wild stuff. And that was a good, just more validation, like something's going on. I don't know what's going on. But that was 2017. That was 2017. A couple of months after first contact, I think. And it was just like, it was wild, guys, wild. And that was very impacting for Diaz. I mean, he was just like, man, something's going on with you, Eric. You need to be like a monk, and you need to go out across the world like a monk and just doing this type of stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on, man. and the only thing I did was just I surrendered to Jesus, guys. That's it. I'm a nobody. I really am. I'm a nobody. I got problems just like all of you. Listen to my freaking voice, guys. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Mike Tyson. And I was in prior law enforcement and military police, and this type of voice doesn't give you too much respect, man. Anywho, so that's just the reality, guys, and I just wanted to tell you about it. Okay, y'all take care.